Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What up, baby? It's HD Sports, House of Riding Sports Podcast in the building. We got my man Tubbs in the building. He's here, Chris. You know, repping the Ravens as usual. Football episode. We got a lot of engrossing topics for you guys today. It's your boy Joe. We're gonna get it done. Let me. That was my first time playing the music. Wayne never told us where the music was. I had to look for it myself, man. But it's just Chubbs and I today. I don't know if DL is gonna come in. We don't know. He might have gone AWOL, Chubbs. He's might have gone AWOL.
Here, Wayne sick.
Right, Wayne.
We off
sick.
today.
Wayne is sick, and I know this is an audio podcast too, so I'm saying that in quotations. Wayne is sick.
Well, yeah. Just know, House Divided. I remember everything. I remember everything.
Okay, no, man. But yeah, hopefully Wayne gets better. But we got a lot of topics here today. But first, housekeeping things. Follow us on House Divided Sports Podcast on Instagram and also on Facebook, right?
Yep, House Divided Sports Pod.
House Divided Sports on Instagram and Facebook. I probably should know more about those things, but hey, you already know. But yeah, follow us. Thank you everybody for listening to our pod, and everything. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. We're gonna get more consistent for you. We haven't been very consistent lately, but we're gonna get more consistent for you guys. And we got that draft coming up, but we trying to make sure we get everybody on the pod. Nobody's sick or nothing, or no one going AWOL on us. So we gonna keep it going, man. But we got a lot of topics to talk about today, man. We talk about
a lot of topics.
We talking about D-Hop. D-Hop today. We're gonna see. We talk about where he might land and who's out on him. Dalvin and where he might go. Free agency is looking big, in football right now. Big names moving. We didn't talk about this Davante Adams list, man. We got to talk about his list.
Look who it is.
We got to talk about his list. Man, he's back. They found him. They found him. We had to send a search party out for DL. We had to send a search party out for DL.
The link was wrong. I couldn't find the link.
Oh, the link was wrong?
Yeah.
Man, that's Chuck's fault.
That was my fault. I was here from the get-go. You got here just fine.
It's just fault, man. But no, man, getting Davante Adams top 5. Pittsburgh making moves, signing D Mitch. And some more topics, man. We're gonna get to that later, though. We're gonna save that for
We don't need to talk about that. That was more of like a troll to Wayne.
I know. Here.
Just because if you guys been listening to us from the get-go, when last year around this time when Mitch Trubisky got signed by the Steelers, he said he's gonna be the best quarterback in the AFC North.
He definitely said that.
He said, "Bruh, I gotta hold him accountable every time."
You definitely said that. We can even throw a little funny, since we on it right now, since he's not even here, and he might be mad he's not even here. How about we rank those quarterbacks? I don't know if we rank those quarterbacks yet. How about we rank those quarterbacks? How do you think they're going to perform this year? Those guys going in. We talking about Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Kenny Pickett. 1 through 4. How you guys got them performing this year?
You want me to go first? Because you already know.
Go ahead. I already know who you go first.
Number 1 is Lamar Jackson.
All right.
Off rip. Number 2, Joe Burrow. 3, Deshaun. 4, Kenny Pickett.
Okay. All right. This is gonna sound like I'm hating though. It's gonna sound like I'm hating real bad. But I'm gonna say I might be so wrong on this. But I'm gonna say Joe, Deshaun, Lamar, then Kenny. I might be so wrong on this. I might. But who the Browns are picking up, it's like, all right, you guys, they're making moves. They're still on the run for D-Hop. And, obviously that's our first topic, but they're still on the run for D-Hop.
That in a minute.
But we'll see.
They're making moves. I got something that's...
We'll see. They're still the Browns, but we'll see. But DL, what's your ranking for those 4 guys?
Lamar, Watson, Burrell, Pickett.
Okay. Burrell down year for Burrell. Okay.
If Watson does get D-Hop, then Watson, Lamar, Burrell, Pickett.
So
okay, I like that.
I obviously, if that happens, I mean that the team, the Browns, should be good. Back to Joey, I got a question. Like, what happened all the years when they did have on paper great rosters, defensively and offensively, had the top 2, top 3 offensive line? They were doing Brown stuff. They didn't make the playoffs.
But they never had a quarterback though. Never.
They still had a good defense last year too.
Who was their quarterback though? Tell me who was their quarterback.
Baker Mayfield. The one that got them out of poverty and gave them a winning season.
He led them to a playoff victory versus the Steelers. Great. But he ain't doing anything else. They put everything around him. 2 good running. One great running back and another very good running back.
I hope Deshaun does well. Because all I'm saying is if he doesn't, all these he's got a year now in the system. He has no excuses this year. He still has a good roster, good offensive line, good top 2 running back, top 3 arguably.
I feel like he's in a I can't say that. That would be.
And he's got good receivers still.
I feel like he's offensively. He's in a Tua situation where he has a good receivers, he has a good O-line, and a good running back. Groups. I
would say he has no excuse if he underperforms.
Yeah, exactly. That's why same thing for Tua. Tua has no excuse to not ball out.
I heard I heard that if Deshaun Watson came back the way he used to play, he'd be a top 5, arguably, quarterback or top 6 now, if you would say. I don't know how you would look at that.
If Deshaun Watson played like how he played in Houston, he will be a top 3 quarterback.
Top 3
quarterback. If he played like how he played in Houston, top 3. Come on. Y'all remember what he did in Houston? We was yelling, get that man help. Come on. If he played like how he did in Houston, he's a top 3 quarterback in the league, bro.
Who's your 3 quarterbacks?
It depends. It depends on, because if he plays like how he played in Houston, it also depends on how Josh Allen and how Joe Burrow play. And also Lamar. I have Lamar being in my top 5 coming up this year, based off his roster and how he should play. So it depends on how they play. He might be in the top 3. But
like Wayne said, if Lamar doesn't have a 2 playoff game win year or not, or doesn't go to the AFC Championship, he has no excuse because they actually still have a great offensive line, great running backs, top 3 tight end. Receivers got better. The defense is still there. So
the weapons is there. He has. If he does, I feel like he has to at least visit the AFC Championship.
And I'm going to keep it real. The only part of the team is missing right now, and I can confidently say that's still unproven, is their pass rushers. That is the only thing they need to improve on. They got safeties. They got the corners. They got the linebackers. They got probably the best duo, I think, in football.
I also think what he has, even though the pass rushers aren't elite, I think what he has is enough.
Yeah, I agree.
It should be for him at least. His caliber player, the type of player.
The way the offense should, if I'm correct, the offense should be unstoppable.
And it is the first year in this offense, so.
I think he's going to do crazy shit this year.
We'll see. But let's move on.
That's every year.
Let's move on to D-Hop. So we got reports. D-Hop he signed to a Cleveland agency, right? and now he's out. A couple teams are out: Buffalo, Kansas City, Dallas, and the Giants. They are reported to be out on D-Hop. They're now looking to add him to his team. So question to you guys: where do you see D-Hop going?
I would honestly also put the Ravens out now because they signed Laquan Treadwell, another receiver. But that so they had a receiver that wasn't D-Hop. So
they haven't officially said it, but it seems like they're probably out too.
So the most logical, it's all signs are pointing towards Cleveland. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cleveland's releasing people. They are making more cap room for him. I'm in power save mode. I don't know how that keeps happening, but they have the most cap space now in the NFL. So I don't know how, but with the Deshaun Watson contract, but they got the most cap space with 13 mil. So if he is basing it off of what Odell got, that was the original report why Kansas City is kind of shying away from it. It's going to be a team that has close to like 15, 14, in my opinion. I think that will get it done. So I think it's Browns. And if it's not Browns, I don't even know. I saw, you guys could potentially trade away like Cedric Wilson, create a spot, but like that'd be stupid.
D-Hop?
Yeah, we're not getting it. I would say that'd be stupid because like I would not watch football at all. Just saying. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't see any other place like other than Cleveland.
The Browns. I mean, the Browns is a familiar quarterback for D-Hop,
and he kind of steps right in.
Yeah, exactly. It's a familiar situation with Deshaun Watson. I think he is a chameleon. I think he could fit in pretty much any offense and still produce the numbers that he produced. I'm surprised about the number you said because I think he is actually worth more than that. But
he probably is worth more, but in
the market, yeah, the market, I think he's gonna. You're right.
That's like the settle point. Maybe settled.
And then that's what they're going to pay. But it's crazy coming off this season. And he also was suspended for 6 games? That was last year or this?
It was past year.
That was the past year. And then he was suspended for 6 games, and I think he still came back and still had a decent number. So
very well.
I think people are. It sucks to see that he'll get paid that much. I think he's probably, to me, I think he's about 18, 20. Receiver-ish, I think he's that type of receiver. But at one point, I was saying he was number 1 receiver in the league. I'd say he was up there with Devontae. So I think he still got it. I think the Browns is a good spot.
I lied. The Patriots are another one.
But I don't think he would want to go to the Patriots.
I don't think he would want to go there either.
So Patriots is good. I can see. I don't know what the Broncos situation is. I don't know if they have cap space or not.
They should have traded one of those guys away.
But I think Broncos is a good situation for him. But I don't think that's where. I don't think he will go there. It's just hard to look at any teams right now to be like, yeah, they need a receiver, and that could afford it. So the Browns is making moves, so it might be the Browns. Man.
What if he goes to the Eagles? Because those were also the ones that were interested when he dropped as a free agent. And then DL, you can answer this one. What do you think?
If DL goes to the Eagles?
Well, what do you think in general? What are your teams? I already know what you think if he goes to the Eagles. It'll be stupid. Like,
if he goes to the Eagles, then whatchamacallit who is Patrick Mahomes? I don't care. Jalen Hurts will be the best quarterback in the league next year. But I mean, all signs obviously lead to him going to the Browns. I don't see any other team who needs him other than the teams we already ruled out. Those are the main focuses in which I think he would want to go. I don't think he's just going to go to some team just to make money. I think he wants to win at this stage in his career. So it would make sense to go back with the Browns. Playing with Deshaun Watson, play with him in Houston. He will be the number one, if not 1B target there if they still got Coop.
Oh, Houston would be
They
interesting.
still have Coop.
Yeah, that's why I say 1A or 1B. It'll probably be a toss up, two outside threats. But I think that would be the best option for him. If he goes to the Eagles, that's just game over. Eagles go 18-0, Super Bowl champs. I'm trying to think
until they run into the Ravens.
I don't know.
I think he'd be good in LA as well, whether it's the Chargers or the Rams. I think that'd be a good fit for him. Keenan Allen ain't old Keenan Allen, and I don't think we really trust Mike Williams too much.
Hey, you're lucky Wayne's not here. That's fighting words.
I think they could use another receiver. Or even LA, the Rams. Him playing next to Cooper Kupp, they ain't got no number one for real. Number one on the outside, I should say. But I think their problem would be money as well as quarterback. I don't know if he want to play with Stafford. Or my last option would be Detroit.
What about Houston?
Houston.
What if he went? I mean, he didn't. What if he went back to Houston? CJ Stroud.
Houston or Indianapolis. Michael Pittman ain't too, he ain't too solidified.
I don't think Detroit would do it. I like Detroit, him maybe going to Detroit, but I don't think they would do it.
There's still Chicago.
Chicago, but he's not going to Chicago.
They need a receiver. They need a receiver. They got
a top 5 receiver over there.
And they have the money. And they have the money.
Over there. Come on, man.
He can try Green Bay.
He's not going to play with Jordan Love. I'm
just going to see, just looking at, who has cap space. I mean, New England, obviously. The Saints.
Michael Thomas is still in the roster. It doesn't make sense.
The Jets.
That would be lit for him, but he doesn't want to play with Aaron Rodgers.
He doesn't? He said that?
He wasn't one of the quarterbacks he named that he was interested in playing with when he was on the I Am Athlete pod.
He can go to Steelers. Steelers got 15 mil cap space.
I would just be so pissed.
He can go to the Steelers.
I would be so mad.
I mean, and the Panthers still also have, a lot of cap space too. But I don't know if he wants to play with a rookie quarterback. And I was thinking Jaguars, but they don't have too much cap space either. But they also have Calvin Ridley there. So, I mean, I think it's slim pickings for him. Slim pickings because the teams that would have been really great for him are out. So, yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, all right. So, to speak about that, because we were talking about some of these rookie quarterbacks. These rookie quarterbacks are standing out. Have y'all been seeing that?
Richardson is going to start day one.
Richardson is going to start day one. They say he's pretty much taking all the first team reps right now, which I expected. CJ Stroud is actually looking good as well. He is still
no surprise.
He's splitting time. I didn't hear much about Bryce.
Bryce is half and half, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about Bryce, but CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson, they're doing their thing. Haven't heard much about the receivers. What I have seen though was Devon Achane, running back we drafted. They had a list, and he was pretty much second on the list as like guys, doing well in OTAs. I got to bring up that list, but I saw a lot of receivers on there too.
Zay Flowers has been having pretty good OTAs, but he had some drops. But like,
I saw some receivers. It was some other. I wish I had the list on me, but I didn't have it. But these guys are looking good. Some guys are playing a little bit better. I feel it was a pass rusher. Oh, I think it was on the Ravens, Chubbs, on the defensive guy.
What about him? Which one?
No, it wasn't amazing. It was a rookie. I don't think it was amazing.
Well, the reason why I think the Ravens haven't, we're talking about pass rush and we just talked about Ravens, haven't gotten another pass rusher yet. Oweh was a first-round draft pick. This is his third year starting. It's time for him to really make something happen. If not, it's time to look elsewhere, maybe next year. And then the other guy on the other side of Majabo was a projected top 15 pick before he tore his Achilles before the draft. So, and this is his first year being fully healthy going into the season. So, that could be a potential, game breaker if he's a top 15 pick before getting shit torn. You know what I mean? So, who knows what he's going to be. But he's getting an opportunity. That's for damn sure. But, all right. What's next?
Vikings, man. Vikings is they could either release or trade Dalvin Cook by the end of the month. Honestly, I think this sucks. It always happens to running backs, but for Dalvin Cook, a guy that's been one of the most consistent running backs in the league, it sucks that they don't want to pay this guy, and I think they need him. But whatever, right? But where do you guys think Dalvin Cook is gonna go? Do you think is gonna be any trades, or you think they're gonna release him? I know Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins are gonna make a play at him. They've been trying to go after him for a couple months now, and I don't know. They've been releasing people, making moves. But just we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Dolphins is my pick to land Dalvin Cook.
Who did Buffalo just get?
Buffalo just got Leonard Floyd.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd. They just got Leonard Floyd. They also drafted a running back.
I don't remember. Oh, they didn't get Gibbs. No, they didn't get Gibbs.
No, they did not get Gibbs.
I thought they got a running back in free agency.
They got running back.
They got Damian Harris or something, right?
Damian Harris. They got Damian Harris.
Yeah.
Okay. They picked up Damian Harris. Probably drafted.
Do we think Dalvin should get top tier money?
He's a top 7, maybe top 8 running back.
Hold on, wait. Come on. Let's. So is Dalvin not a top 5 running back?
There's a lot of good running backs. That's why I can't say but it's definitive.
Is Dalvin?
There's a lot of good running backs.
Not
Joey.
a top 5.
Can we just talk about running backs real quick? Like Nick Chubb. Is it Nick Chubb top 5, right?
Nick Chubb is 1 to me.
Okay. What's it called? I'm just gonna
name Chubb, McCaffrey,
Derrick Henry's a top 5 running back. When
Wait.
When healthy.
Recently.
When healthy.
You got Saquon.
What about Jonathan Taylor?
No.
Jonathan Taylor had a bad year last year.
I take Dalvin over JT.
The offensive line was crazy. What about if we do that? Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs had an outstanding year. He had an outstanding year. Outstanding.
Joe Mixon.
What about Kamara?
Kamara is a great, but I think Dalvin is better than both all of those guys.
Saquon.
Hold on, man.
I'm saying a lot of people got rights to maybe claim their top 5. That's why I was nice and said top 6, top 7.
I probably got Dalvin top 6, top 5. He's at the cusp.
Who you have over him? Who's the 5th? I just want to know the 5th. Who's that one person?
I know Nick Chubb and Kip McCaffrey are
Nick Chubb, McCaffrey. I have Derrick Henry when he's doing Derrick Henry things. Obviously, we all know he's a better running back. I have Saquon. I'm not gonna lie, I have Saquon.
Hold on, man. People were just counting Saquon out.
I never counted Saquon.
That's Wayne. Wayne said the bust.
Okay,
I never counted Saquon out. Josh Jacobs.
Said that was gonna be
I don't know if I have Josh Jacobs, bro. I'll just be honest, bro.
Josh Jacobs is not.
I don't think he's
not top 5.
What about Austin Eckler?
No, stop it.
I'm joking. I'm joking. He's nice though. He's top 10.
I'm telling you, he's 5. He's 5.
Joe Mixon.
No, he's no.
Joe Mixon and Josh Jacobs are the same player to me. I don't know why.
Nope.
Najee. I'm joking.
I'm telling you, Dalvin, bro. 4 years straight, 1,000 yards.
Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. I mean, yeah, Alvin Kamara catch out the backfield. He does that, but
I feel like I'm missing someone, bro.
That's what I feel.
you're
like.
not. You're
No,
not.
we're missing
It's
somebody.
Dalvin. You're missing Dalvin. He's
No,
that 5. He's number 5.
No, I'm about to look it
Dalvin
up.
is
Stop
number
trying. Let me look it
5.
up. Let me look it up.
Oh man, I'm for real. He's number 5. He is. I'm telling you, there's no. He's the most consistent. He gives you the same thing day in, day out. He's a reliable back, and he's great at it. He's great at it, man. He's number 5, guys. He should get top tier money.
That's not what NFL.com
Hey, what is he? What is he, Chubb?
7.
He's 7. All right. Who's in front of him?
This is the running backs they got. Number 1, based off production. This is based off 2023.
Okay.
McCaffrey.
All right.
Number 2, Eckler.
Oh
3, Josh Jacobs.
Oh
4, Derrick Henry. 5, Nick Chubb. 6, Saquon. 7, Dalvin.
Yeah, he's 5. He's 5.
Yeah, he's 5.
Because I don't have Josh Jacobs or
Eckler.
So yeah, he's 5. I thought I was missing someone. I feel like I am, but
you said
Ramondre.
You said Chubb. McCaffrey, Henry,
Saquon, and then Dalvin.
Saquon.
Ramondre.
Hey, they ranked him 9 on this list.
Hey,
oh my God!
Stop trying Ramondre, bro.
Well, that was last year. That was based off.
This is based off production. 2023 at the end. That was February.
But where you think you got him going?
I don't know, man. It depends on what money he trying to get, bro.
At this point, he ain't getting that type of money he's want. I don't think anybody.
I'm trying to see who would benefit with.
I got 2 theories.
Chicago.
I got 2 theories.
Chicago needs everything.
I'm gonna let DL finish. I got 2 theories of a release situation and if he gets traded.
All right.
My traded one is a big hypothetical, so just don't take it serious too much.
Okay.
Based off a report I saw.
Are they going to the Ravens? Is that
New York? You should go to the Jets. Him and Brees Hall will be dynamic. Very dynamic. Zeke still ain't get picked up either. So
I
think we should. I think the Bengals should pick up.
I got 3 situations.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one, bro. It might be his best bet to stay in Minnesota. Honestly,
his best bet is going to the Dolphins
and take a pay cut.
So
his best. If he's going to take a pay cut, he should take a pay cut at playing for the Dolphins.
Here's my theory. Here's my theories. If he gets released, obviously the most makes sense is the Dolphins. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, he gets to play home. They're gonna release and get money for him, and he'll probably sign there if he gets released. If he gets traded, I got two teams. Trade him in some type of way with the Chargers and get Austin Eckler in return for Dalvin Cook in some sort of trade. Because Eckler wasn't too happy this offseason in LA, and apparently it's the same over with the Vikings. So switch them, and Chargers pay a little bit more for Dalvin Cook, since it'd be like them reaching out for him. You would switch him. Other scenario.
Okay. Right.
Now, you're right, the Ravens, but I'm not going to say why. I'm going to say why. J.K. Dobbins apparently has not been happy because the Ravens haven't given him a contract or haven't even engaged in talks, and he's due only $1.1 million this year, and he hasn't reported any type of workouts to learn the offense. And he's visibly tweeted negative stuff, of how he's feeling. You could trade him in some sort of deal. Ravens do have money. Ravens get a running back, which they love their running backs. And you give them a young running back in J.K. Dobbins. You get to pay him, give him what he wants. It won't be Dalvin Cook money. So you guys are saving money in some sort that way. And probably Ravens give him a first round or second round pick or something else with that trade. I could see it happening. I don't want it to happen because I do like J.K. When J.K.'s healthy, he's really good at running the football, and he gets good averages no matter what.
Something wrong with y'all grass over there. They always getting hurt, man. Something wrong with it. Everybody getting hurt over there.
So,
but I mean, that probably can happen. I mean, is it likely? No.
That's why I said don't take that one serious.
I don't see that.
I could see the Chargers ones happen. I could see that.
The Chargers one, I can see that. I can see that actually happening. If he gets released, I can see a lot of teams actually going for him.
They're gonna go for him, but like he's gonna go play in Miami. Bro.
Yeah. He might want to go to Los Angeles. You never know. He might want to go there.
But if they have a running back already there, like he can step right in for you guys, and like
he can. But our running back room is crowded. So if he gets released, we need to. I would rather us trade than he get released. So we can trade that because our running back room is crowded. I'd rather not have released people and
you always trade them with somebody else.
I mean, you can trade them to someone else, but
it happens all the time. Or they get cut.
Yeah. So did we talk about Michael Pittman getting suspended?
No, that was fake.
Adam Schefter. What is this?
That was fake.
Is that the black Adam Schefter?
It was the wrong Adam Schefter. Look at the ad. Like it's not.
Yeah, let me click on this.
They got NFL rumors. Yeah, they got them.
All right. I didn't know if it was a thing.
Because Dove Kleiman, he said, "Hey,
it would have definitely been more on my timeline."
Yeah. It popped up on mine too, and it was fake. So yeah, I'm glad I caught that. He's not. Michael Pittman's not suspended, guys.
I thought she was about to say Michael Porter. I was like, yeah, get his ass.
Terrible. That's terrible.
Oh man, as a Heat fan.
So did y'all? I mean, we go to the next one. Did y'all see? What Devontae Adams made his top 5 on? I think it was on I Am Athlete
yeah.
It was one of the buys.
I thought we talked.
We didn't talk about this. We've been delaying it because we did basketball when I was at the beach. We didn't do football, so
we did. You left.
Oh, you guys are.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. Nah, did we talk?
No, you guys didn't do that shit.
You want to, all right? Go ahead, Joe. You want to talk about it? Go ahead.
Yeah, we definitely did talk about this.
Oh, Wayne sucks. Wayne sucks. It's not supposed to be a fucking NFL
John
podcast.
John was saying something about.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Hey, Wayne, when you see this, I'm gonna have words with you, bro. This is my topics. I'm in charge.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
No. You guys already know. You guys already went over it. I don't give a fuck. I'm pissed off. Did you do anything else on my list? Because I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be hot.
Go ahead, say your take.
No.
What was your take on it?
I was just curious what y'all thought about it because
I mean, my thoughts was first. I
don't think Calvin Ridley's a top 5 receiver right now. I'm sorry, he's great, but he's not top 5.
Agreed.
This is more than 5 people.
This is not 5.
yeah, it's not 5. But that's what he said on the podcast.
That's what I don't like. Is the 2A, 2B. I don't. It's either you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it should be. So he has 7 people on here, right? Am I right? I'm doing the math right. He has 7. Yes. So this is his top 7. I do not think Calvin Ridley is in the top 5 because he has him at 5. So I don't.
What did Wayne say about this? Because he's a Jacksonville Jaguar guy.
He didn't.
I think he agreed. I don't think he agreed.
Yeah.
But
if he did,
but my thing is,
if he didn't agree, that would go back on all the lists that he gave.
Even like the names he has, like I would name, bro. I'm putting Jamar Chase over the Calvin.
He didn't
Ridley,
put
everything after Diggs is false.
But if you stop, Diggs is too high.
Technically, he's not. He's 4. So I mean, if we really being honest, he's right where he's supposed to be.
Jamar, he's supposed to be 5. Jamar is supposed to be in front of him. That's what it is. Jamar is supposed to be in front of him. He can be 5. Like 5
Jamar's not better than Diggs based off of 2-year production.
And I mean, I'm putting AJ Brown over Calvin Ridley, Mike Evans.
Yes, that's what we're missing.
Big facts. He definitely. I think he didn't put
AJ Brown 6 for me.
I think he didn't put Jamar because he's still. Because I think if you watch the interview, he did say like Jamar, still young. He's a little bit more flashy, so he might get more looks and might look more like.
But if we're being real, you can make the argument for Jettis. Jettis has one more year than Chase, and he does get the ball extremely more than any other receiver in the league.
Hey, we're doing that Cooper Kupp top 5.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but Jettis got 1,800 yards this year, led the league in yards, correct? Or yards?
Second in targets too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I mean, that don't matter, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Don't matter.
It doesn't matter if he's second in targets. He's catching the ball. He's catching they're gonna throw you the ball, but you got to catch it.
Bro, that's like saying
we watched what he did with the one-hand catch. Bro. We watched what he did with that one-hand catch.
I'm not saying he's not good, bro. I'm just saying, that's just like saying, bro, why do you think Steph Curry breaks the 3-point record, bro? Because he shoots the ball the most. Like,
no,
of
because
course
he makes most of them.
Because he shoots them. You only make the shots you shoot. You know what I'm saying? So you only catch the passes that you're throwing.
You have to be skilled enough to make most of those shots to break the record.
If you look
at the time that he did it.
Joey, you talk about advanced stats. Next week, I want you to come on here with the efficiency stat of target to catch ratio. Efficiency and catch. Yes, efficiency and catches.
Catching the ball?
Yes.
How many times you got targeted versus how many times you caught it?
Yes. I guarantee you there are players whose efficiency catch ratio are extremely better than Jettis, bro. I guarantee it, bro.
So
I'm not saying he's the guy.
If you're talking about those stats, we have to limit those stats to the number 1 guys. We can't talk about number 2 guys because number 2 guys, when you throw them the ball, most of the time they're probably open because their number 1 guy is double team. So we can't talk about number 2 guys. We got to talk about the number 1 option and make it even. And I promise you, even though they're probably still around the same, around the top guys. I'm talking about like the Devontae Adams, the Tyreek Hills, and all those other guys the top receivers, that Marvin Harrison, even the guys back then, I'm guaranteed they're probably around the same.
What efficiency ratio?
Yes. I'm probably sure they're probably around the same.
That's all I'm saying. I know that Cooper Kupp had 200 targets, and that was 40 more targets than the next receiver, which is crazy.
How many did he catch? He caught.
He's nice.
That's not the point.
But he caught
that's
50 more than the next. I heard, like, what you mean?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's all I'm saying, bro. And who is Jettis' number 2 receiver, bro?
It was Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen had 900 yards.
That's trash.
What?
That's trash.
What are you talking about? That's hard for a number 2 to even get 700.
Again, y'all standard is 1,000 yards, bro, and I don't think that standard is great, but
700 yards. Yeah, 700 yards. Yeah, 700 yards.
That's trash. That's trash.
And 6 touchdowns. He had caught the ball 70 times. Why you hating?
Jet is nice, bro. Jet is nice.
He hating on this.
Bro.
He caught the ball 128 times, DL.
That's balling.
Who?
Jettis.
That's a lot.
That's amazing.
That's a lot.
So what you mean?
It's 17 games
and 1,800 yards. That's
it's like 7 catches a game.
He's averaging 14 yards a catch. So he's balling with these.
So he's a deep threat, basically.
He's killing them.
He's a deep threat.
So
he's not a route runner. He just runs past people.
That is not true. You just say he
runs
not a
posts
route
and
runner.
flies.
No. I'm not hearing that now. I'm not hearing that now.
Chet is definitely top 5, but I guarantee you, if some of these other players who are efficient is like their skill level, bro, if they got that many targets, it'd be the same. On top of Kirk Cousins, bro. Kirk Cousins be letting that thing.
Hold on, DL. Hold on. Devontae Adams had 180 targets. He caught the ball. He caught the ball 100 times. Justin Jefferson did it once. Justin Jefferson did it 128 times. And listen.
Wait. So how many targets did
you looking for it? I was looking for it. The catch percentage rate, the highest is a running back, and it's Austin Eckler. It is 84%, and he blows everybody out. But let's talk about receivers. We got Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, right? Those are the four. Those are the four based off receptions. 69.6% Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill is 70%. Travis Kelce is a tight end. Probably get open more. 72%. Stephon Diggs is 70%. CeeDee Lamb 68%. Amon St. Brown 72%. Chris Godwin 73%. Devontae Adams 55%. Michael Pittman 70%. DK Metcalf 63%. They're around the same. AJ Brown.
But that's because.
So,
wait. So how many targets did Jettas have? Because 180 targets, bro. That's a lot of targets.
184. Four more targets than Devontae Adams, and he caught it 128 times.
I think Devontae Adams is double team more though.
Jettas
was double team. Jettas was definitely double team, but I think Devontae Adams was
definitely
double more.
Exactly,
55%.
Man.
That's crazy, bro. Like
55. Exactly. That is nasty. That's not.
Everybody else is around the same on less targets. So
that's
it's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the.
So I'm saying if other receivers had that many targets, it would be the same. You know what I'm saying?
He averages more though. He averages more yards a catch or more yards of reception. That's what I'm saying.
Deep threat, bro.
Wow,
Diggs be routing people, bro. Monte be routing people.
The only people really like AJ Brown averages 17 yards of reception. That's more over, what
about Tyreek?
Tyreek, no. Jalen Waddle has the most. He's at 18 yards.
He be catching them slants.
Yeah, he be taking off. Yeah, so. So I'm saying he averages more yards, man, and he catches the ball more. So to prove your point, DL. They catch around the same.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. So if the next player got this,
you said it was going to be lower. You said it was going to be lower.
I mean, it is lower. You said 69%. You said 69%.
Diggs is 60%.
I thought you said 70.
No, not Diggs. It was somebody else. My bad. It was someone else. Yeah. Hold on. It was AJ Brown. AJ Brown was 60%. AJ Brown was 60%. DK 63. Like it's so. 70 is really freaking good. That's what I think. 70 is really good. That's like really good. And he's at 69%.
Man, percentage matters, man.
But we got off topic here. We already talked about money making Mitch. Now, Chubbs, I don't know what you got going on here. Buy or sell? What's this buy or sell? Is this the new thing here?
Yeah. So if you buying it, you agree with it. These are quotes from what actual people are saying currently right now.
If you buying it, you
Aaron Rodgers quote is crazy.
If you selling it, you don't agree with it at all. It's very simple.
Buy or sell. Okay.
So. Quotes, quote unquote.
Who's this from? Is this Dwayne quote?
No, these are actual people talking about these guys, like the media.
About to sell all these shits.
Hey, the Falcons will be pretty explosive in 2023. That is from Desmond Riddler himself. Are you buying or are you selling it?
Explosive. It depends on how you look at explosive.
Who's their quarterback?
Riddler.
Desmond Riddler?
Yeah. Depends on what you think. What you think is explosive.
I'm selling that shit.
I am selling. I'm selling. I am not buying that at all.
Explosive?
I'm not buying that at all.
They picked up Bijan.
Explosive.
They got Drake London.
Top five Calvin Ridley.
They got Kyle Pitts.
Calvin Ridley not. Calvin Ridley not
Kyle
there anymore.
Pitts. Calvin Ridley is with
Oh, he's not there no more?
No, he was Jacksonville.
They got Drake London.
So explosive to me is like your team is averaging 30 points a game. That's explosive. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Take the top off.
They're not doing that. They're not gonna be explosive. I don't see it.
All right, so you're selling it. What about you?
Big sell.
Hold on.
Dia's trying to find a way to buy this. I don't know why he's trying to find a way to buy this. There's nothing to buy here.
Let me see. They got Heineke. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He said they got Heineke. That's what he said.
Oh my god.
Kyle Pitts, he questionable. He's literally questionable. He might not even play.
Wait, what?
He's questionable. He's hurt.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'll sell this, bro. Sell this.
He said sold. Sold.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad. All right. So
Now this was just a headline. Trey Lance will show why he was the 3rd overall pick this year. After reports came out, he's been working out with Patty Mahomes this offseason and quote unquote has made a substantial jump. Are you buying or selling it?
the only thing I'm buying is Trey Lance a haircut because that man tape is so far out. All right, but
Damn.
I am selling this. I don't think he's gonna ball out.
Ball out or play better or have a Patrick Mahomes effect, like a Patrick Mahomes effect for the 49ers.
If he shows why he's the 3rd overall pick,
the 3rd overall
he's
pick.
He's the starter. He earned the starter
3rd
spot.
overall pick, mean ball out.
But what are we going off of? Like, it's Trey Lance. He hasn't played a full season yet. So, like, anything other than him not playing will be better.
That's not what the question is.
That doesn't mean he's a third overall pick.
Show why he was picked 3rd overall. That means he's gonna take the starting.
Just because he stay healthy,
even
don't
when
mean you
Purdy
deserve to
comes back.
3rd pick.
Because I think I'm selling because apparently Purdy's their guy. When he gets back, he's gonna be starting. I'm telling you.
Well, listen. I don't even think Purdy. Listen, I'm gonna say Trey Lance plays this season, but I don't think he's gonna play very great. I also think Purdy. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm hating. I'm gonna think Purdy is gonna come back and he's not gonna play well. I'm a bit worried about the elbow injury, and him coming back.
He's already been throwing the football.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good to throw, versus air. It's good to throw when you're not pressured. You don't have anybody coming to sack you. It's good when you're standing still and you're not on the run, but we'll see. I think the 49ers are in big quarterback trouble. Jimmy G was their safest backup and they got rid of him. So
Yeah.
Sell this, man. Trey Lance hasn't played a full football game. There's no way he's going to come back. If he does perform well, it's going to be because of his offense. It's going to be because of the 49ers. But I don't know, man. I'm not about to sit up here and say Trey Lance about to be the next Patrick Mahomes. Like that's crazy. That's a reach. That's a stretch. That's a yoga Bikram stretch.
Oh, crazy.
As Kobe would say. Nah. Dark horse. Dark horse Wayne would probably disagree, but
Dark horse. Oh man, that was such a bad take.
All right.
2022.
This next quote is from Frank Wright, new head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Laviska Shenault can have that Deebo Samuel type of effect. Are we buying or selling this? I'm selling it.
You gotta give these coaches a stop.
There's only one Deebo Samuel. And only the elites, only person I would say I would do something similar with is on the Dolphins. So you need to chill.
I mean, listen. I mean, there was before Deebo, we had guys like him before. Now, I don't think Laviska Shenault has ever been put in a situation to be like Deebo.
What?
But I'm still gonna be selling on this, man. I can't buy some. I don't believe it. I just haven't seen it. I haven't even seen him ball out as a receiver. like that, bro. So for me to say Debo, like, nah. So I'm selling this.
All right.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Come on, you see that.
This is crazy, bro. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like,
That's
why?
what Frank Wright said it recently from OTAs.
They be lying
saying,
to us, bro. They be lying on the camera.
The same effect as Debo. Talking about a guy who's been in the league for 3 years and only has 6 touchdowns.
Yes.
Hey,
But he hasn't been with the Panthers long. He hasn't been in Frank Wright system.
I'm not even selling this, bro. I'm giving this away for free, bro. That's crazy, bro. I mean, given he has only played with the Jaguars, who is a subpar or has been a subpar team, calling him, having him saying he's gonna have the same effect as Debo just means that you run your offense through him. I didn't even know who this guy was, for real.
That's crazy.
You know,
come on.
I didn't know who this guy was.
Played for
was like,
Jaguars,
bro,
man. Drafted by Jaguars.
Nah, 14. He's played almost every game.
It's bad, bro.
No, this is bad. This is bad. And I'm not even trying to stat watch, but like, come on.
Right. So this next quote is from current wide receiver, Green Bay Packer Romeo Doubs, and he thinks Jordan Love can have the same exact effect, or he's the same exact thing as Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, so you said same exact thing.
Yes.
What he said?
These are quotes.
Listen,
it's the same exact thing having Jordan Love in comparison to Aaron Rodgers. What he's saying.
I'm buying it. I'm buying this, man. I think Jordan Love is going to be a great quarterback.
I think so.
I think he's going to be a great quarterback. I think he's one of those guys. He slept on a little bit, and I think the hype that the guys are giving him, I think it's true. I think he's nice for real, and the reason why I do think he's nice is because of Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers was pretty upset, and I don't think he was just upset because if you're a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, and somebody draft a quarterback, if that quarterback's not good, you're gonna be like, I'm good. But I think he sees something in Jordan Love to be like, this guy's capable of taking my spot. Unfortunately, I think Jordan Love got hurt. And no, it wasn't hurt.
He just been a backup.
Yeah, he's just been a backup. I thought he played a couple games.
He did play a couple games. That's when Aaron Rodgers was hurt.
That's right. So I do think Jordan Love is gonna be that guy though. I think he's gonna be really nice. But I'm gonna buy it though. I think he's gonna be one of those guys we're gonna have to look out for, and it's gonna be a big competition going down the road. So.
I'm selling it just because of the fact I don't think he's gonna be bad, but he's not gonna be Aaron Rodgers. That's why I'm selling it.
But now, are you talking about Aaron Rodgers right away, or are you talking about throughout his career he can have an Aaron Rodgers career? Because I think he can have an Aaron Rodgers.
I think this is really coming from. He's basically saying there's not going to be a drop off
for the team.
For the team, that's basically what I think. That's my perception of him.
Thank you, Chris, for clarifying that, because Joey, what you just said is crazy.
What?
He can have an Aaron Rodgers career. Do you know what that means?
I think he can.
So you foresee Jordan Love winning MVPs?
I just said I think Jordan Love is going to be a problem coming down the road. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback.
He did say that.
4 MVPs?
I think he's going to be a really good quarterback. He can have an Aaron.
No.
He has the potential to have it. Yeah, he has the potential to have an Aaron Rodgers career, and I believe he can do it. And I think he's going to be yes. I think Jordan Love is going to be a great quarterback. I might be wrong now, but right now, what I believe, that's what I believe from him. Because I think a lot of people are saying it, and like I said, from the look of Aaron Rodgers and how he was acting when they drafted him, and especially when he got there, he seemed like, hey, this guy can take my spot. And he also said he was special too. So Aaron Rodgers did speak highly of him at some point. So
I don't doubt he's special. He's the next heir apparent. You know?
I'm telling you. Hey, listen. Green Bay has done it.
They got him for a reason.
Green Bay has done this
gentlemen,
already.
gentlemen.
So why can we not believe that it can't be done again?
Because the Packers went 8-9 with Aaron Rodgers last year, with Allen Lazard being their best target.
And Randall Cobb.
And now we're going to sit up here and say that Jordan Love is going to have a better season next year.
So what happens?
Christian
less of a team.
So what happens? So in that division, you got the Vikings, you got
and
the
Detroit.
Bears.
That's all you need.
Detroit.
Detroit. Don't sleep with Detroit.
Stop. Hey, I guarantee you, Packers.
Detroit win it all.
9-8. That's a better record than 9-8.
Bro, that's crazy.
9-8.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, we did talk about
wild.
it. We did talk about 9-8. I'm telling you.
Jordan Love's a savior. Jordan Love's about to be sitting on 4 MVP trophies.
He will.
He will,
man. I'm telling you, he's gonna be nice, man. I think he's gonna be a really good quarterback.
Is it 3 or 4? Aaron Rodgers got 3 or 4. 3. I think he got 3.
He got like 2 back-to-back.
Yeah. And he just won another one this year. I think he got 4. Now he got 4.
He didn't win this year. Patrick Mahomes won this year.
The year before last. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had 2 in a row from like that year and the year before. So, and then he might have 3 or 4. He might have 4.
I think he got 4. I think Peyton got 5. He got 4. Tom Brady got 3, and a lot of other quarterbacks got 3. Yeah. Jordan Love. That's the headline, bro.
I think Jordan Love probably win more rings
than Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
he just have to win 2.
That's true. I can see that. I can see that happening.
He just win 2. Yeah,
I don't know about that, bro.
That's it for buying sell, man.
All right, buy and sell. Thanks, Chubbs. I appreciate that, man. Buy and sell. Okay, all right. I like this topic here. This is a really good one, actually. So, let's pick pretty much.
You sure you ain't talk about it yet? I'm joking.
No, I don't think was this on the list last time. I don't think so. But let's pick 2 playoff teams from last year we think will take a step back, and 2 non-postseason teams we think will make it this year. So go ahead, Chubbs. You want to start first on that?
Yeah. My 2 playoff teams that I think we're taking a step back this year are the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings.
Now, when you mean take a step back, like they don't make the playoffs?
They're going to be the 3rd best team in that division.
Okay, so as in like they just regressed.
Yes, they're going to regress.
Okay.
That's for the Bills. I don't think the Vikings making playoffs. Straight up.
I can agree with that.
And then 2 teams I think that didn't make it last year that are going to make it this year, and I have one honorable mention. I think the Jets and Lions, I think they make it. And I think the Browns could make it as a third team in the AFC North if things go their way.
Okay. I think it.
I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs this year. I think the Eagles and the Commanders surprisingly make it. Or
Eagles surprisingly make it?
Well, Commanders, I was referring to.
He's talking about Commanders first.
Yeah. I think Commanders will be the second out of that division if there's a wild card team to make it. And another team I don't think will make the playoffs. I was going to say that the Seahawks, but then again, I remember that they actually got better this year.
Yeah.
They definitely got better. But I think, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't think the Bucks make it. The Bucks barely slid in there.
They definitely won't make it.
The Bucks slid in there.
They're not winning.
About to hear their chinny chin chin. And I think to take their place will be the Saints in the South. And also, and I just said the Commanders. I think the Commanders will jump up to that first wild card spot in the NFC, first or second.
Okay. All right. For sure. So, I mean, you guys said a lot of the teams I was thinking. One team I will say you guys didn't say that wasn't playoffs, and I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, is the Chargers. I don't think the Chargers are going to make the playoffs. I think the Broncos are going to have a really good year, and they're going to step up their game, and they're going to take their spot in the playoffs. a team that I think that is going to the playoffs. I actually have them winning their division, and that's the Panthers. I have the Panthers winning their division, and I have them going to the playoffs. I think Bryce can get it done. Yes, like we talked about it earlier, I haven't heard too much about him, but like I believe in that roster to at least win that division. So I think he can get it done and make it to the playoffs. So yeah, all right, cool. Well, I don't have two. You guys said the other one that I had that obviously was Tampa Bay, but another team that I have going to the playoffs. Damn, Chubbs, I think you said it. The Browns. I'm not gonna say the Jets because I don't like them, but they probably make it to the playoffs. But yeah.
I mean, it's possible. We've seen 3 teams from the same division make playoffs before. I think, honestly, the Ravens and Bengals are locks for playoffs. But I'm just being honest. And it's going to be a fight between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Browns for the 3rd spot.
I think it's going to be a 3-way fight. I think the Browns are. It's going to be a 3-way fight, and this is how I feel it's going to happen. It's going to be a 3-way fight. It's going to be Browns, Browns, Bengals, Ravens. You guys are going to be probably 1 or 2 games apart, and all you guys are going to have to play the Steelers. And the Steelers is going to ruin one of y'all seasons.
Probably.
And that's exactly how
that's usually how that shit goes.
Exactly, bro. That's exactly how it's going to go.
Usually how that shit usually goes.
And I think the Steelers can be competitive too, though.
Don't get me wrong. They have the only reason people are putting them forth, and obviously is why I'm putting them forth, is who's your face of your team?
Kenny.
Yeah, it's your quarterback. So everybody bases it off your quarterback. And on paper, not on paper, he is the 4th best quarterback in the division. So people are going to generally put every year, they're going to be the 4th best team.
He's 4th by default, though.
Correct. Right. They still got the defense. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I got a running back. They're
just saying because
they need to beef up that O-line.
Which Kenny Pickett, I'm going to be honest with you, surprised the hell out of me last year towards the end. He did.
He's nice.
He made some really good drives for.
He ain't great, but he's nice.
He is exactly the type of quarterback that the Steelers.
Yeah, we'll see what he develops into.
He's next Big Ben, bro. I'm telling you, but he's not big. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna win. Honestly, I don't see him winning any Super Bowls. To be honest with you.
Yeah, Big Ben won 2. So
yeah, I don't think he's winning any Super Bowls, but he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good like that.
Crazy thing is, Big Ben won 2 Super Bowls. Did he ever win a Super Bowl MVP?
I don't think so.
No, because
Bennett's got one, right? No, it was Mahomes. Somebody got it.
It was a receiver won one.
It was. I think it was
defensive player won one.
I think it was Hines. Wasn't it Hines?
Hines Ward won one, and then a defensive player. I think the dude. Oh man, I took the touchdown to the
James
house.
Harrison.
He didn't win it.
I don't think so.
You sure?
If he won it, then Holmes might have won it because that was the toe tap.
I know Hines won one.
Yep, Santonio Holmes and Hines Ward.
Oh, yeah, so it was receivers both times. Okay, that's crazy. You ain't never won Super Bowl MVP.
So I don't see
interesting.
It. He's in the, by the time his career is over, Lamar's still gonna be playing because Lamar's younger than Kenny. So he's got to deal with Joe Burrow and Lamar.
I'm dead, man. That is true, man. That is true. All right, well, moving on to the next topic, man. We got second-year players. Who do we see making the next step? Who's primed for a big season? Come on, guys. Shoot them out. Who you got?
I got these guys as a pair, but I got Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson. I think they're just going to take the next step.
Okay.
Garrett Wilson's got Aaron Rodgers. Breece Hall is looking crazy for after ACL injury. Chris Olave, don't think there's really any prize.
Nope.
He actually had a big year. I don't think he's going to drop off at all. He got a better quarterback, so statistically he should be getting better. And Michael Thomas will be healthy. So that takes away, you know, some of the looks you were getting maybe last year. And then defensive player, James Houston, buddy from Jackson State that plays for Lions. He had like 9 sacks last year towards the end of the season when he was getting time. I think he played like the last 7 games and got a sack in each of the last 7 games. So I'm going to pick James Houston for that one. He's opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. So I think he could have another big leap or bigger step, you know, maybe double-digit sacks.
Okay. All right. Chubbs. Let's do. All
So
right.
you picked you said Brees Hall and who?
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
I put them as a duo because they're just on the same team, and they're both rookies, I guess. There's other people that had good years.
Yeah. Anyone? You
I
can go. Oh, so
I had 3. I don't want to say anybody else.
I think Traylon Burks. I think he's gonna have a good year. I think it's his time to actually just blow up, man. Yes, he's on the Tennessee Titans, but I think he can still make it work there. He's the number 1 option there, and pretty much the ball's gonna be going to him most of the time. So, like DL said, you know, keep that 70% catch rate going. The most targets you get, you know, the more targets you get, the better you're gonna have. So I think he's gonna have a good season. I think he's gonna have a breakout season. And for defense, I'm gonna go with safety, Reed Blankenship for the Eagles. I think he's gonna have a good season too. I think he's gonna have a breakout season. He's gonna because that just what they added to that defense, the way he has around him. I think he's gonna have just pretty much just ball out. And I think last year we didn't talk about him too much because we was all of us was on the sauce train. Pause. But we was on that train because he was balling, and I think we're gonna see less of that though. We're not talking about regressing, but I think we're gonna see less of that, less of sauce locking people up. He'd be holding, bro. He'd be holding.
I agree with Brees Hall. I think my take on him is the fact that he got hurt kind of I ain't gonna say set him back, but I don't think that we would be speaking about him having a better year. I think we would be speaking about him having to live up to his potential from the first year he had, because he was on track to be one of the best running backs in the league last year. But because of the fact, obviously, that he got hurt, I think that he will come back from his injury and play better than what, you know, not better, but again, have a great impact for the Jets. Especially him being in the second year. So I'm gonna have to go with him. And my second will be Aiden Hutchinson. He came in for Detroit and was one of the top 5-6 pass rushers in the league, in my opinion, in his first year. And I think he can only get better from here. Big part of that Detroit defensive line, big reason as to why Detroit was competing this year. I didn't know he was 6'8", bro. He's 6'8", and you know, he's just a dominant force on the line. Had a great impact, like I said. So I think his second year he'll kind of be. He's already, you know, got his feet wet, so he'll be even more dominant this year. And that division's terrible, so I think he'll definitely have a more of an impact than he did last year. I can expect him to see him on maybe some type of team. And I'll even go a step in saying he might get the Defensive Player of the Year next year.
Okay. All right. Full statement.
Very bold.
Okay.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
All right. Well, moving on, guys. We still got some notable free agents still left. You know, because some of these guys haven't get picked up. Some big names, really. I'm actually surprised some of these guys haven't got picked up. Knowing that we need a running back, and Kareem Hunt is still out But what do you guys think? You know, we got Taylor Lewan, you got Frank Clark. I can't believe he's still out here. Leonard Fournette, Jadeveon Clowney, Deion Jones, Zeke, which I'm surprised he still didn't get picked up. Marcus Peters, Adrian Amos, Yannick Ngakoue. I said that right. I think I said that right.
Ngakoue,
yeah, Ngakoue. There we go. John Johnson, and Kareem Hunt. You know, really decent. I would say I'm gonna say above average running backs. That's what I'm gonna say. Still left, and I'm surprised they still haven't gotten picked up. Marcus Peters, I think he's a above average corner. Still haven't got picked up. Adrian Amos, I feel like he fell off a little bit, but I still think he's still capable to play. Still haven't got picked up. Leonard Fournette can give you. We know what Leonard Fournette can do. He's like
playoff Lenny.
Yeah, he's Frank Clark, man. I expect, and you know,
it's weird. What do y'all think? I mean, I got some spots for each and one of them, and maybe I can spit off them, and you guys can give it your reaction if you want. Or you guys have whatever you thought. We can go one on one, or you want me to go in the list? It's up to y'all.
I mean, go whoever you think. Whoever you know.
I mean, I think Lewan could end up on the New York Jets playing right tackle. Mekhi Becton always has a injury problem. That would be a decent depth guy, just have flexibility at either tackles. I think Frank Clark could end up at Baltimore or Detroit. You know, like I said, I mean, Houston is a rookie last year. He's a rookie last year. So he still has a lot to prove, but he did all right. That'd be a good guy to put in there with Aiden Hutchinson and him. And then same with the Ravens, like unproven pass rushers. You get a proven pass rusher, maybe teach you some things. Leonard Fournette, I got New England or Cincinnati.
Go back to New England? He was in New England before, right?
I
think he was, right? Yeah, Leonard Fournette at one point.
Yeah.
Well, I see him maybe back in New England and maybe Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm thinking Zeke for Cincinnati because
I'm giving options.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zeke for Cincinnati because Zeke is a great pass blocker, and you need somebody like that for Joe Burrow because Joe Mixon is not a great person to have in pass protection. Not even a person to go out and go catch a ball for you if you need him to. So I think Zeke is actually a great fit for them. I'm not too sure why they don't want to get those two guys back together in that backfield.
Besides Cincy, which I think is a good one for Zeke, I got Chargers and Buffalo.
Yeah,
as a rotational.
Yeah, a rotation to have Zeke, man. That would be great for them to have. Now I can foresee if we do not get Dalvin Cook, I can see the Dolphins going for Kareem Hunt. I can see us going for him and we picking him up. I think he would just be a good fit. I think he would be a good fit for us, and I think he won't cost us much. Yeah. Too.
I got. If they cut Dalvin, I got Vikings picking up Kareem.
That could happen. That can happen as well.
And then I mean, I also got the Rams maybe looking at Kareem, and who else would we be recommending? That's the two I got actually.
And to speak, I can also see Marcus Peters going to the Vikings.
I have Vikings as one of as a destination for him too. I also got the Raiders since he visited. And at the end of the day, he could end up back at Baltimore. He expressed that he would want to go back, but it's for the right price. You never know what they're talking about. I think Clowney could end up back in Houston or Carolina or Baltimore. Any pass rusher on a list, Baltimore has potential, addition. But Houston, I can see him going back there. And then Carolina, put him on the other side of Brian Burns. I'm not pretty sure. I think it's Gross Matos, which he's not bad. He's pretty good, but that's just another vet. Deion Jones, linebacker. I got him either Vikings or Texans. Johnson.
Dolphins also need a linebacker, but I don't think Dolphins are looking for a linebacker, so I don't think they would go for him.
So this is probably a surprise to people. No. People might say it's a surprise, but besides, obviously I already said why Yannick's a pass rusher, so you already know who would be a good fit. But I got Pittsburgh being a decent fit for Yannick and Seattle. But Pittsburgh put him on the other side, rotating with Highsmith and Watt. I think that could be dangerous. Could revitalize Yannick's because they're good with outside linebackers.
Yeah.
So
it's not a bad fit.
But that's all I got. Deion Jones, Vikings, Texans.
I'm surprised these guys aren't picked up. This is crazy.
Adrian Amos, I got him either going to New England. I thought he might be Raven because they had interest, but they didn't sign him, so I don't think he's going to be a Raven. But yeah,
nobody wants to play for New England, man.
Any thoughts
on might want to play for that system because Bill Belichick's too sweet, bro. I mean, not sweet, too strict.
Too strict, man. There's always cold over there. There's nothing to do.
And correction, we did not have Leonard Fournette. I thought we was looking at him back in 2020.
Well, there you go.
I was trying to remember because I feel like he was on our team for a hot second.
I felt like he did at some point because he played with Brady. I felt like he played with Brady before he went to the Bucs.
We were about to sign him, but no, we didn't.
Okay.
Back in 2020.
There you go. Bring him in.
You know who y'all used to always get all the time and win? LeGarrette Blount. That's who
it was. Yeah. He won. We won 2 Super Bowls with us.
Yes, facts.
He won a Super Bowl with
Y'all
picked
him up. Y'all won. Y'all dropped him. I think the next year y'all picked him up and y'all won again. I'm like, damn.
And then the next year he went to the Eagles and beat us.
Right, facts. He got 3 rings. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy.
And he'll be known for the punch at midfield. And forever. I think the last thing we got is the divisions.
We should say that. We should say that.
And
we're not drafting today because Wayne not here.
No, I'm not talking about
drafting. No, I'm talking about the prediction. We should say that for when Wayne is here too. We want to get his predictions as well because we want to keep that consistent. The predictions, everybody predictions, and
because Wayne tend to flip flop anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we want to get it recorded. Recorded proof. You know what I'm saying? But I think Chelsea was ready to go in. He had
his pencil paper ready.
Save it for tomorrow. Save it somewhere. He printed it out and everything. Oh my God! Send me that.
Hey, check. I got the W's. You see that?
Send me that. I need that. Send us a copy. Put it in the doc.
Of the screenshots.
Yeah, no. What you mean? How you printed it out? You had to put it on a computer, right?
I didn't save that to my work computer. I don't need that on the.
Do it again. Whatever you did. Again. All right, man. Well, listen, I think that's all we got for you guys here today, man. I want to say thank you guys for listening, chiming in and just enjoying us, in our conversations here today. We out here with House Divided Sports Podcast. And like usual, we with our co-hosts. You got me, your boy Joe, you got Chubbs, you got DL Smoog in the building. We thought you went AWOL, Smooth. We thought you was like, man, fuck this pod.
man, he was in the wreck, man. He was wrecking it up. He was wrecking it up.
And Wayne is sick, in quotations. Wayne is sick. But hey, hopefully he gets better soon. Chicken noodle soup.
He's gonna be.
Get yourself some soup or something.
He's gonna. What's he do? He gets all those mixes and just sits in front of it, lets the steam hit his face.
I forgot what that was though.
I forgot what it was. Man. He used to do that shit all the time.
All right, man. But thank y'all for listening again. And we're out. We'll see y'all Friday, unless somebody else is not sick again. But we'll see y'all Friday, man.
Hold on. Y'all might see us Thursday because my practices are done on Thursdays.
Man.
So we might be going Thursday, not Friday. But you might get the pod on Friday. But yeah,
we'll see. We'll be going live though. We'll be going live. We gotta go back to our live, man. We haven't done our live in a minute, so let's get it done though. But hey, all right, y'all boys, y'all have a good one. Deuces.